Have you ever noticed something strange about the way your life unfolds? The more you think about a problem, the larger and more intimidating it becomes. Yet the moment you shift your focus toward a solution, that solution feels as though it is practically knocking on your door. This is not some lucky coincidence or a trick of the mind. It is the fundamental law of human experience. Your focus is the steering wheel of your reality. Where your attention goes, your energy flows, and whatever receives your energy is forced to grow. Think of your mind as a high-powered magnifying glass. If you hold that glass over a pile of dry leaves under the sun, it concentrates the light until a fire starts. Your focus does the same thing with your life experiences. If you magnify your fears, your inadequacies, or your past traumas, you are essentially setting fire to your own peace of mind. But if you take that same magnifying glass and focus it on gratitude, potential, and healing, you ignite a transformational power that changes your physical and emotional state. Science now confirms what ancient wisdom has taught for millennia through the study of neuroplasticity. Your brain is not a static organ. It is a dynamic, ever-changing landscape. Every time you focus on a specific thought or emotional state, you're physically wiring your brain. You're building neural pathways that make it easier to return to that state in the future. If you spend your days focused on stress and the what-ifs of failure, you're building a high-speed superhighway to your brain's stress centers. However, by consciously choosing to focus on harmony and peace, you're literally redesigning your internal hardware. You aren't just thinking differently. You are becoming a different biological version of yourself. In the realm of healing philosophies like Quantumpathy, we take this a step further. We understand that focus is a form of vibrational medicine. Everything in this universe, including your cells, vibrates at a specific frequency. Attention carries energy, and energy carries information. When you place your attention solely on an illness or a symptom, you're feeding that symptom with your vital life force. You're giving it the information it needs to stay anchored in your reality. But when you shift your attention to the feeling of wholeness, you begin to change the frequency of your body. You are providing your nervous system with a new set of instructions. This is difficult for many because the subconscious mind does not operate on logic. You cannot simply tell yourself to be happy if your subconscious is programmed for lack. Your subconscious speaks the language of repetition and emotion. It is like the soil in a garden. It doesn't care if you plant a rose or a weed. It will grow both with equal dedication. Most people are unintentionally planting weeds by focusing on what they don't want. They say, I don't want to be sick, or I don't want to be broke, but the subconscious only hears sick and broke. To change the crop, you must change the seeds of your focus. You must focus on the presence of health rather than the absence of disease. This requires a daily discipline of guarding the gates. In a world designed to hijack your attention through sensational news and digital distractions, your focus is your most valuable currency. Every time you scroll through something that makes you feel less than, you're spending your currency on someone else's agenda. To reclaim your life, you must reclaim your minutes. Try a simple practice. For just 2 minutes every day, close your eyes and focus entirely on a feeling of peace. Not the memory of peace, but the actual sensation of it in your body right now. Do not focus on your symptoms or your bank account. Focus on the silent, calm awareness that exists behind your thoughts. As you do this consistently, you will notice a shift. The external world may not change overnight, but your internal response to it will. And because your internal state is the blueprint for your external reality, the world has no choice but to follow suit. You don't need to find more power or wait for someone to save you. You already possess the most powerful tool in the universe. You just need to learn how to aim it. Change your focus, and you will inevitably change your life.